That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo! Achoo! Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again. Achoo!
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Well, nice cabin. Got some batteries. Oh, neat. Is that the way I want to be going? Really, I would have thought that lamp came on. So, we're being an idiot, and we're going out into the night alone again. Right, so we found a thermos. This episode's probably mainly going to be making the meet up and then getting back. Well. Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah. Ooh, that's neat. But I think that's going to be about it for here. Yes, very much so. So onward into the doom and gloom.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Great. And we have no weapons yet, other than my trusty gun.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
That makes sense. Nothing useful in here.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
But it would have made a quicker journey to the visitor center.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
That is pretty weak. Well, that looks encouraging. Visitor center is that way. No, nothing. Okay. Lots of places to explore. Is this place open? I doubt it. I'm wrong. Got some books, got a radio. Got some ammo.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really, just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
And that's another one done. Ooh. Make this a safe place. They obviously want me to go that way. So we'll have a look this way. Large sprawling areas. Little bit of a swingy thing. Well, that's not good. I think we just shifted between worlds. No, because there's no fog. Well, hello there. How was anyone going to get in and out of that? This time, let's check if there's a... light switch is broken. Let's check you. Nothing for a change. We do have a TV, though.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
The scary door. But yeah, that's one of the things that they up the ante through their games. Like in Max Payne, they delivered story beats through telephones, through TV, through radio. And it's sort of a theme that they keep through their Max Payne 2 and into this. I'm not so sure about Quantum Break or Control, but it will be interesting. Really not sure if I want to do Quantum Break, but I may have to, because Remedy are building a shared universe. Ooh.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Huh. So she wants to get out of her humdrum life here. But yeah, Quantum Break, very much a mismatch of a game. Ooh, another one.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Uh-huh. Okay, so Rusty's gonna start believing what we're saying. Yep, we are now.
Weak. This was no head injury.
Oh, that's not good.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me!
Come on.
Anybody? Help me!
Okay, we're here. Right. Yeah, I can hear you. Chill. I gotta make sure I have stuff. Let's check over here. Right, across here. Oh, Rusty's the cop. I got him confused with Barry. Ooh. Okay. Visitor center's a bit of a mess. Let's go this way. Nothing. Yep. He wants me in there. Ooh.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Great. You just hold on there.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Which is why we need to go to Rusty. Which I think is now. So let's...
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey! Please help me! Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Uh-huh. Rose and Rusty.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact...
No, that's not it. Okay, perhaps it's two birds with one stone.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Okay, let's unlock you. We have manuscript page staring at us. Probably the one in question.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
So that's the page that he found. Ooh. More ammo.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh.
Rusty!
That's not good. Oh, it looks dark out here.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
So I gotta go around finding all that. Probably like mines. Uh-huh, we have a doggy.
I just need hunting licenses.
Ow. Ooh, I didn't think I was going to dodge that in time. This is not going to be pretty.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Let me go out. No. This.
Don't feed the animals.
Who's
is only permitted
for those
visitors
who purchase a park
fishing
license.
Oh, Rusty.
The park ranger's instructions.
At all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never
You approach closer than 100 yards.
to bears and wolves. Never approach any other
Wildlife
closer than
25 yards.
must be leashed.
At all times.
Never leave your pet.
And unattended.
Come on, Rusty.
It is
Against the law.
to remove any
Natural objects.
or historical artifacts from the park.
You seem a bit crazy. Where are you?
You may,
Along the river.
or even simple berries.
Come on. You've gone in here. Sorry, Rusty. I had no choice. Oh. Hello, sir. Come on, sir. Okay, that worked out quite well. Would barrier dropped anything? And does that mean I've killed Barry? Well, we'll find out in probably the next episode when they report him missing. Which is gonna be my guess. Oh, that's not good. Checkpoint, visitor center. What? Oh, right. One thing I forgot to do. Let's do a round pass on the outside of the wall, just to make sure that there's nothing that I missed. Hey. That was a good call. Otherwise I would be out of ammo. And guns fully reloaded, so we are good to go. So we've got to go that way, have we? We can work with that, we can work with that. Checkpoint. Don't.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Yeah, we can't go this way. At least someone's starting to believe. Drop hazard. Visitor center that way. Anything over here? Why, yes. Batteries and revolver ammo. I'm guessing you want me to go that way. Yeah, that's a definite. Ooh.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Oh, Rusty. Well, I can't see any other things. That's definitely a good place. We can't pick up any more revolver ammo. For your safety, stay on the designated walking thing. Okay. Right, so not that way. Even though they gave me a tempting way to go in that direction. Oh, checkpoint. This is worrying.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Lover's Peak. Moonshine Cove. Oh, this is handy. What's the catch, though? It's very dark. That looks promising. I can hear things. Hello, sir. Let's read you. Moonshine Cove. This cave was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition, 1919 to 1933. It was mostly used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada, but at times alcohol was also distilled on the premises. Ah. Shotgun, thank you. Get up there. There we go. Batteries. That's it. Well, that'll do. That'll keep me going. At least I have a good weapon now. Though it surprised me that, you know, we dealt with a boss fairly early on of this episode, so it makes me wonder if they're going to try and introduce something new at the end of this episode. A great flickery light that died. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. Slow and methodical. That's the key. Can't use that phone for help. Ooh. Must remember that. Off to the left of that light. I think the way the game works is the enemies are actually on a spawn timer. So you kind of feel like you're constantly under pressure. If that makes any sense.